Alright. Episode 2. Hey, where's the sign? Sign, lady? Sign? Okay. Thank you.
Straight Talk is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Thank you, Julie. You can get going now. Get going, Julie.
Gotta go for the sign.
No, the sign is here now. Thank you kindly.
Let's just pull the sign.
No, can we get? There we go. All right. Second episode of Straight Talk with Malachi Matthews, and I want to introduce at this time a man who I grew up watching all the time. Is amazing. He brought joy to everyone's homes. Everyone, please welcome Big Bird. Big Bird. You're a little different than I remember.
Been a rough couple of years, kid. And the camera adds yellow feathers, pounds.
All right. Well, I want to thank you for being here on Straight Talk.
Bites.
What is that?
Moonshine. Stole it.
This is a close. There is no beverages or anything allowed on set.
Nah, you'd be amazed what you can bring in a pair of jeans.
Is he allowed?
Mm-hmm. I'm allowed. It's part of my part of my rehabilitation. I got 3.
Okay. Well, got some questions for you if you're willing to answer.
Yeah.
All right.
Bring it on.
Okay. Well, I mean, I always wanted to know this when I was a kid. Where is Sesame Street?
It's a dark and foreboding place, actually. The set made it look a lot different than it really is. It's in the midst of the red light district in Dudleyville. A lot of good men have died there.
All right. No, that's fine. What are you doing now? Like, the show's been done for a little bit. And... I'm collecting royalties still from the show. It's in syndication, and that fuels most of my lesser habits. I'm just kind of bouncing around. If anyone's got a place for me to stay, hey, love it. Don't have what people would call home at the moment. All right. That's quite sad. Well, you keeping tabs on anyone else you worked with? Like, what's everyone else doing?
I don't know, man. Like, most of those guys can, like, suck it and go straight to hell. Like, the Count, everyone loved the Count, right? Huge racist. Just the worst ever. You know why you never saw, like, any, like, backstage footage of the Count? Because he's wearing a hood, white, pointy hood. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. One of the worst people. I don't ever want to keep tabs with him. He's awful. Cookie Monster, last I heard, was like holding up 7-Elevens for Chip Ahoy.
Oh my God!
Like, I don't want to associate with him. Like, I got my problems, all right, but I ain't anywhere near those pieces of garbage. They can all, again, just suck it and straight to hell. The show made him look great, right? It ain't.
Man, this is not the way I thought it was gonna go.
Well, most things aren't that way.
Okay. Who was the best and worst you've worked with?
Best and the worst. Let me think here. If I was going to say, I'm going to actually have to split it between the worst, because to me the worst was Bert and Ernie. I don't like liars, and if they would have just both come out of the closet, I think it would have been cool, and it would have been super progressive for the show. It's like a same-sex couple. They're living together. They're sleeping together. God only knows what they're doing for a job, right? But, like, those two are just inseparable at the hip, but it's clearly obvious that they're gay. Gay as the day is long.
Hey, man, like, can you...
Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying,
Can he be saying the things he's saying?
It is straight shooting or whatever with the Big Bird. This is what you want. You want fucking reality? I'll give you reality.
All right, man.
Now, as far as the best to work with, Linda. Absolutely the best. Linda was great. Deaf as Beethoven. I could stand behind her and yell at her on set all day long, but the best was, like, off camera. Like, you get her in private or whatever and hand her an 8-ball, she'd do anything. And then the best part is, like, from the back, she can't hear you, and she can't even, like, read your lips. So the whole time, you're just, like, on top, you're like, I'm gonna blow it in your useless ear canal! She was the tops, man.
All right, we're just gonna skip to the end. Oh my God. what do you think your legacy's gonna be when it's all said and done? Big Bert, Big B.
I think that the legacy of Big Bird and of Sesame Street is going to be entertaining and educating and bringing happiness to a lot of young kids on an empire built on the backs of slave labor, drug and alcohol addiction, unprotected sex, bigotry, and racism. At the end of the day, I think that everything that I've done and that the show stands for is a huge and hideous lie. And I need to go to bed now.
Can we just cut this? Get off it, Julie! Oh, can we just cut this?